Hi guys, welcome back to SHK Excel World. I am Slim Heather and we are going on with our series or two-part videos on creation of an automatic timetable for complete school. Up till now, in our first video, we created a consolidated timetable for our school and learned how we can make it error-free and how we can identify and remove any duplicates in allocation of our resources, which is basically our teachers, to different classes. So we have done this, and for today's exercise we are going to use the same sheet we used earlier, which contain a sample data for an hypothetical school. So since we do not have all the time that we can create an actual timetable for a school, you can do it for your own school and use the factual or actual data. But for the time being, for the purpose of this exercise, I am using a sample data which is available in your downloadable sheet. So you can download that sheet if you haven't done it already. That the link is available in the description to this video. So here is our sample data. We know from the previous video as to what it contains, and this is our template. You can use any other template of your liking and have a different color combination with a scheme of colors. So first we are going to create a timetable for a class, and then we are going to convert that with a little bit tweaking for a teacher. So for class, we can first have a drop down menu for selection of different classes. So we already have these tables, which were different tables for the master data. We have the master data for class, and we can simply go to the data menu and click on the data validation and select a list, and for the source we can go to that schedule we created in our previous video and just select all of the elements below the heading, not the heading, and just press OK. So we can have the unique names of different classes here. Let me select anyone, and then we can move on. We can just format it as per our liking. So here we want to produce the name of days. So we have a day table in the sample in the schedule data. So we can use transpose because we need this in a row, not in a column. So we can use an array formula, which is transpose, and refer to all of the days and press OK. So just like we do paste special while copying the data and converting rows into columns, we can do it using the array formulas as well. And here we want to produce the range, the time ranges for different periods. So simply we can use the unique formula here, which is also an array formula, and we can go to our sample data, and we have a long list of time range, and we only want the unique items to appear here. So we can select all of this with the help of Ctrl Shift down arrow and press bracket close, and we have all of the elements here. Now we want to, because this is a timetable for a class, so we want to let the class know as to which teacher is going to come and for which subject. So these are the two elements which a student want to know before a class starts. So there is an array formula which is called the filter array formula. So we are going to use that because by using the filter formula we can apply multiple filters, and which will actually pinpoint to the exact combination of subject as well as the teacher. So write the filter formula here, and the array we want to filter is this combination, which is the teacher and the subject combination. So we want the result from this column. Just press F4 to completely freeze it, and then we want to apply the different filters. So the first filter here is that we want to have the data for Monday only. So we can go to the sample data, and under the day heading we can select all the data below that heading, press F4, and press equal to, it should be equal to whatever is written in cell C4. So press F4 to have it properly referred, in which case the row will be frozen and the column is free to move. And then to apply AND criteria or add another filter criteria, we have to press the steric, and then we need it to return this time period. So again we can go to the sample data, select all of the elements, all of the data under the time combination, time range, and press F4 equal to, we want this to be equal to this one, so we want to freeze the column and the row will be free, and then again press steric, and the last thing is the class. So we want the result from class 4 only. We can have this complete column selected, which is the column of class. Press F4, now press equal to and go to your timetable format, select the class and press F4 because this is the only cell which contains our criteria at the moment. Bracket close and press enter, and yes, it is going to give an error because we haven't confined each of the criteria into the brackets. So each criteria should be separated by the round or the small brackets, and now we can close it, press enter, copy it to all of the cells in your format, and you have the results. But there is an error where there isn't data available in the time range, so we can request the filter formula to just return an empty cell where we do not have the results. So just do it like this, and yes, here is our timetable for the class. So let us test this one. I can change or select any other class and the timetable will update accordingly. Now we just have to make a copy of this one. So I have done this by pressing Ctrl left mouse arrow key and dragging it to the right side, so it makes a copy of the sheet you have just selected. And here we can have the range for the teacher's name. For the range of cells, we can go to the schedule, which has the master table for the teachers. Just select all of those under the heading and press OK. So you have the teachers available. So this is not the class. So this is a teacher. Now we just need to go to the filter formula and do some modifications. First thing is that we do not need this combination, which is the combination of teacher and subject, but we need the combination of subject and class. So the teacher should know as to which subject the teacher is going to teach and which class. So this is our filter array now, and the next thing we need to change is that we now need to filter out the results on the basis of the teacher being selected in the drop down menu. So we have the teacher in this column. We can select all of the range in the column, press F4, press equal to, go to your format, select the cell with the drop down menu for selection of teacher, press F4 and press enter. Now you can just easily copy to the rest of the cells, and here you have, you can just select the teacher from the drop down and you will have the timetable for the teacher, and you can easily manage as to how much free time is available to the teacher, and if you want to allocate that particular teacher to another class, you can easily do it. So it is a very handy tool for teacher allocation or teachers management or school management, whatever you want to call it. So as you can see that this solution is only available to all of those Excel versions which support the array formulas. Unfortunately, the versions before Office 365 do not support this array formula. So you will have to wait for my upcoming videos in which I am going to tell you as to how you can do this without the help of array formulas. So stay tuned, and in case you have any questions regarding this particular solution, you can ask those in the comments. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.